In this lecture, we're going to talk about the core definition of team and the role it should play in your development as a leader. A team is a group of two or more people who combine their talents and abilities to accomplish a specific goal or series of goals. A team, by definition, is largely made up of equals who are different only in their areas of skill. They are peers when they sit down together as a work group. If you start a company and it is successful and grows, the amount of work to be done will outstrip the time of you, the founder. Soon, you'll have to hire another person to help. At this point, the first team has been formed. Now the work can be divided with the additional team member doing things that he or she is better qualified for, while you do things which contribute greater and more essential value to the organization. As your organization continues to grow, more team members are added. In each case, people with additional but complementary skills are brought onto the team so as to increase the overall potential of the group of people working together. Even companies like General Motors started off as one or two-person shops that grew and were eventually merged and then grew again. A team is formed to take advantages of the power of synergy. Synergy means that the total is greater than the sum of its parts. For example, instead of the output of 4 individuals being equal to 4 units of work, when they are combined as a team, the 4 individuals may produce 5, 6, 8, or even 10 units of work. There are many jobs that simply cannot be done by one person working alone, from carrying a heavy box to the carrying out of a major corporate project. Teams need to be formed whenever the task at hand is greater than the capacities of any one of the individuals working alone. If you're in sales, you are a part of a larger team, and you perform a specialized function. There are other team members who do manufacturing, marketing, administration, accounting, distribution, and delivery. Your job is to go out into the marketplace and find the specific customer who can use the product or service, the result of all the other team members' work. Your personal ability to sell the product is absolutely indispensable to the success of the enterprise. But again, the ability of your organization to manufacture and deliver a quality product that will do what you said it will do and will justify its price becomes equally indispensable. The team's success depends upon everyone carrying out his or her responsibility. To learn how to assemble and lead, not just manage a successful team, you need to know how teamwork in the workplace has evolved along with the methods that no longer work. Over the last few decades, the concept of teamwork has changed rapidly. For the longest time, we were in a command and control mentality. This approach to management was the hierarchy or pyramid style, with the president at the top, the senior executives below him, the junior executives below them, and all the way down to the base of the pyramid were the workers and support staff. The orders traveled in one direction, downward. Information filtered up slowly. People were expected to do their job, collect their paycheck, and be satisfied. Then 2 forces converged that changed this approach to management and teamwork dramatically. The first is the rapid rate of change and complexity brought on by the advent of the digital age. Technology gave everyone the critical skills and knowledge that are necessary to many other people if the job is going to get done on time and to an acceptable standard of quality. For example, you may be hiring a front office manager instead of a receptionist now. Some years ago, the job of receptionist was to answer the phone and direct the callers to the appropriate people. Today, their job is far more complicated and therefore more important. Since they are the first contact that most customers have with your business, their personality and temperament is extremely important to your business. The prospective client who telephones or emails begins forming an impression the instant that they are answered. Then, because your company is doing so many things, the front office manager must tactfully discover from the prospect exactly how he or she may be best served and who is the best person in the company to direct their inquiry toward. In many cases, there are requests for further information and follow-ups that go through your front office manager. Their ability to handle these inquiries effectively, to direct calls and emails to the right people, to take accurate messages, and to act as the core person in a network of communications makes this job so important that it is essential that they sit in on all staff meetings and be aware of everything that is going on in the business. The second factor that has led to the increasing importance of teams and teamwork and the breakdown of the command and control mentality is the increasingly sophisticated and demanding nature of the workforce. As opportunities for higher education rapidly expanded, more knowledgeable workers were being produced, and the more knowledgeable and experienced people became, the more demanding they were with regard to participation and interaction in the major decisions that affected their work. Today, the old methods of command and control only survive at the old line companies, many of which are fighting for their very survival. People are no longer satisfied being cogs in a big machine. That means you need to give your team members the following: a high degree of participation and involvement in their work. They need an opportunity to discuss and thoroughly understand what they are doing and why they are doing it. They need an integral role in achieving goals that they participate in setting in the first place. To foster a successful team, your main focus must be on contributing to the achievement of the team's goal. The 80-20 rule holds true for teams of all kinds. 80% of the work is done by 20% of the team members. Your job is to be among that top 20% and make sure everyone is throwing their whole heart into contributing so that it's clear to everyone who is doing what work.